Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a bit since I made a video. Last week was kind of a blur. Sadly, I lost another buddy. He died a couple weeks ago. And last week I had to spend cleaning out a bunch of Jeeps and a bunch of steam engine stuff. That's the same guy I got the steam engine from. So we're just going to take a peek at some of these Jeeps here. This is an early 2A, or everything started out as a fairly nice Jeep, but he was more of a Jeep was utility vehicle. So this was his wood cutting Jeep. He welded that box onto the hood and went out into the woods and cut firewood. This was an original tool slot, early CJ2A. It's got a full PTO on it. And off the back here, he ran a log splitter off the PTO. A couple years ago, this Jeep was running fine. He stole a few parts off it to put on another Jeep. Starter's gone and stuff, but this was a decent running Jeep, and we split some wood on this a bunch of times. So back in the day, you'll notice everything he owned was the this is the very, very, very late olive drab, and he got like a drum of this, I guess, industrial military paint, and it's faded over the years. This was this was his snowplow Jeep. Again, you can see the Jeep was originally red. He took a took a brush to it, and this one again was running. I haven't tried to get it running again. He had a couple mile long driveway, and this was his snowplow rig. Again, that crazy color. And this one, we used this hundreds of times driving around the property. This was a kind of very crudely hand-built body on this one from some other guy. No tailgate, just flat panels welded in everywhere. But at one point we had a 36-foot long 6x6 riding on this Jeep, taking it to a project he was building. So like I say, he called these motorized wheelbarrows, and that's how he used them. They were pretty useful as he used them. And this one does run. Engine, I think, is getting a little tired, but the engine does run, and we'll be buzzing around in this one shortly. And there is one other treasure. I've got, I think we pulled 8 or 9 Jeeps out of there. I've got an MB with a gin pole on it, and the frame's broken in half, and CJ5s and 3As and 2As, but these are the only 3 that were running at one time and are kind of in the best shape. The other ones are parts vehicles, and I got those in the back. We're not even going to take a look at those. There is one very special Jeep that I've been after for a long time, and sadly had to get it this way, but let's go take a look at that one next. Okay guys, what you're looking at is a 53 CJ3B, and you can see this one got the brush treatment as well. You could see it was the original green down there, but this is a very good, perfect running, stopping, driving Jeep. How clean it is in there. I mean, there's dirt in there from him driving it around, but those floors are just about as solid as you could hope for. The underside is just as solid. At some point he folded some fabric over the seats, but no big deal. 58,000 miles on it. His kids used to actually run this to high school back in the day. Frame is nice and straight. Hood's got a little bow in it, but not a big deal. Beautiful patina on this Jeep. and it is one of the most solid Jeeps I've gotten in a super long time. Let's take a look inside that toolbox. I haven't even looked in here yet. Floor's still in it. Chains and bars and binders in there, looks like. There's the original green. Tires are a little cracked up, but no big deal. And in his honor, we're not going to restore this one or do anything like that. I've got my spray rig already in the back, and I'm going to continue using this one as he used it around his property. And as I'm spraying the trees and stuff, Maria will be driving and I'll be spraying out of the back here. So super solid Jeep. I'm happy to have it and be the next owner and caretaker of it. Like I said, I just don't get them this solid much anymore, and this original. And like I say, it fires up and drives perfectly. There's the F-head. Some of the wiring's disconnected. He never liked the 6-volt stuff, so he disconnected everything. He just ran 12-volt batteries in there. You see the generator doesn't have any wires on it. That's just how we like to run his stuff. So, super nice find. And there it is again. Beautiful patina on that guy. There's the doors for the 3B. Picked up an anvil for the blacksmith shop. Swedge block. And some other goodies. He won't get to see the finished blacksmith shop, but he knows, and he wanted me to have his anvil that he used for years and his block there. So we'll put those to good use, and when that shop is done, we'll use those tools that got passed down. Okay guys, here's some steam stuff. You know, you always think you have time to collect your goodies and stuff. We've been tinkering around with that steam engine for a while now, and I was supposed to pick this stuff up time and time again, but never did. And you always think you have plenty of time, but sometimes things get cut short. This big whistle, I think you come around this way. This big whistle, triple tone, goes on my steam engine that I got that you've seen run before. So we'll get that put on there. And got some big blow off valves, some real high quality valves here, and part of a Penberthy injector, a couple more whistles. These are injectors, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, a couple little whistles here, and William Harris steam engine company. He was a direct descendant of that. His grandfather built the Harris Corliss steam engines, so happy to get that tag. And I got some saw blades, some extra saw blades for the sawmill and things like that, and I haven't shown much of that lately, and haven't shown much of the steam engine. We've run it a few times, but not many people seem to enjoy that, and everybody wishes that the steam engine blew up and everybody died. So I don't show too much of that stuff anymore, but did pick up a little more steam stuff. And I've been kind of, because last week was so busy, it was every day, you know, sun up to sundown, moving stuff, because we had to really drag stuff out of the weeds and stuff. But we've got 8 Jeeps here, and a lot of goodies that need to be put away. So the shop is ever evolving since those new machines came in. I got some shelving up here for some transmission transfer case and steering box parts. I've got all the Blockmaster stuff on these shelves, and a wall up so that the grinding dust doesn't go over toward the bench there. Blockmaster is up and running perfectly. Crank grinder is running fine. I have a bar in here now. I am just now getting to setting my neutral position, and I'm doing it with a precision bar instead of a crankshaft. So I've zeroed out both sides. I've taken some measurements of where my chucks are so I could always get back to zero to do main journals easily. So I'm just waiting on some coolant, and we'll start grinding cranks. Got a bench all set up with my steady rests, diamond dressers, indicators, and wrenches and things I use with the crank grinder. Just getting to adjusting the weights and stuff, getting everything lubed up. Won't be long before we're grinding cranks. And that's about where I'm at right now. Like I say, it was a real thrash last week. But I'm back to it, working on things, and that's about all I have for you on this one. So just a shorty to let you know what's going on, show you some of the new Jeeps that came in. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.